Hi, Leah. Hi. Hi, Angel. Here we go. There we go. Now you all get to see. Say hi. This is Nia. It's like he knew I was doing the Leo reading. He had to like come and jump up just then, huh? Come on, put you down. Come on. Ready? And there we go. Good job. Well, that's one way to start a reading. Why are you guys like this? Such cats. Yes, we know. The eclipses. Yes, we know. The sun is at its height. The hair is everywhere. It is, after all, Leo season. My hair is super a mess, and I'm not worried about it right now. Let's do this. Oh, I like this, actually. I like having them turned over. It's not so distracting when you're watching. It's a good clean line. There is a bee issue. Let's ignore it for as long as we can. It's either, no flowers, no bees. But who wants no flowers? So, we know about the eclipse coming up. But what else? Bottom of the deck, Knight of Cups. 5 of Pentacles. Cancer season got you down, huh? All right. That's okay. 5 of Pentacles is, if we're looking at it just in terms of classic definition, it's about feeling somehow helpless in some area of your life. Stuck, not able to be upwardly mobile, sure, is the implied material definition, but just something that will not budge, something that will not work, something that will not move. Bottom of the deck, Page of Pentacles. The Empress, we love that. The Wheel of Fortune, we love that even more. And the Fool. Well, that's a lot of yellow. I can't wait to show you guys this. So right away you can see that whatever it is that you feel that's really holding you back and like won't work, it's being held back for a specific purpose. And the reason it won't work is because the energy is being directed somewhere else. And where is the energy being directed? Towards a much more you-centered outcome. Whatever it is that's not working right now, whether it's a job situation, a love situation, it doesn't matter. It's not focused enough around you and it's not going to work. And so it's pulling away and going away, and or you can feel that it's just not working or it's not going to work. What am I going to do? It's not going to work. It's just not good enough for you. This is also someone in your life who is taking on an authoritative or materially responsible role that can be very healthy for you. Be careful not to be too arrogant when it comes to being in the presence of someone who's trying to give you advice in terms of work and money and business, because they know what they're talking about. There is a need for advice about work and money and business as well. So it's important to listen without ego to whoever is going to come in at this time and let you know what your prep is for good fortune. So coming out of Cancer season and into your season, happy birthday, it's Yeah, from the depths to the height. And then from the height to even higher heights, and even higher heights where we run the risk of falling. Right? The climb upward may not seem possible at the moment because we are a few days short of really feeling the Leo energy. Anyone born on this cusp here, let's talk about that for a minute because I'm going to do cusp readings on Vimeo. Anyone born on the Cancer Leo cusp right now is experiencing what really defines them as a person, which is that people know them to be very emotional and deep, private, but also able to be extremely extroverted. So these are often the people that you'll hear, they'll say, I'm an introvert and an extrovert. Can I be both? Yeah, you can, especially if you're born on this cusp. So for you in particular, the changeover of the season is huge. It's stark, right? Because Cancer season for a cat is just, it's not pleasant. It's not pleasant. You know, the way I put it was like lateral Leo, but you know, it's like drowning Leo. Like cats and water, it's an interesting relationship. The only kind of cats who really like water are the ones who are top of the food chain, have total dominion, and you know, go and dip in the water when they feel like it, kind of. So from the depths of the ocean to the height of summer, the height of fertility, the height of good fortune, you know, sun shining bright, sun at the bottom of the deck at the beginning of the reading, the cat showing up, you know, and just like showing himself. It's all to reinforce to you that no matter how real the Five of Pentacles energy may feel right now, it is extremely transitory. The Wheel of Fortune is about sudden change. Even the Fool is about sudden change, but we know what kind of change it is. Take a look. She's got flowing rivers, all sorts of abundance, grain, right? The female symbol there, the Venus symbol, got it all. And Leo season will be about dealing with it all. You have it all, but you've come out of a season that's been difficult and you've seen some things, or it's been really easy because you've been floating on this cloud of like, I met someone new and I'm really into it. I'm gonna have to get used to that. Either way, you've been in your feelings. And now you get to expand your energy, really let that fire roar, and be the most Leo you can be. Now, if you're not feeling up to it, I would say let the fire of the season carry you along, just like we let the water of Cancer season wash us along. It helps not to fight it. It helps to go with the flow. Nine of Pentacles. And going with the flow, Eight of Wands, bottom of the deck. Going with the flow is very beneficial right now because the cups that you have set up, the things that Cancer season has shown you, those cups will now be filled with a very fiery abundance for you. It's the type of stuff you like, and it will come in quickly, and it will make you feel like very youthful and just hopeful about stuff, and like a kid again in a lot of ways. And that has everything to do with being able to maturely leave some gnarly stuff behind. The Nine of Cups being possible because the Eight of Cups has already happened, right? Or you'll get a taste of what the Nine of Cups is like, and then you will be asked, Knight of Wands, Eight of Wands, to make the decisions that Cancer season led you to. Let's take a look at these together. I'll be right back.
Hi. So, as you can see, sorry, I called that the Nine of Pentacles. That's, it's so close to what I felt for you guys. Nine of Cups, obviously. I always like it when I do that, actually, because it gives me an idea of the feeling I got off the card. And that's what it is. It's just, it's abundance. But it's that feeling of having abundance, but having to remind yourself not to go to a paranoid place just because you are feeling good and you feel like good things are coming to you. You may be having this strange moment of hesitation, excuse me, towards the, let's say, second week of August, where you're already starting to feel it a little bit like, hey, it's great, but is it too good to be true? There are some of you who have some painful goodbyes coming up here, but I don't know if they're romantic. This is a season, Leo season is super fun for everyone, but honestly, it can be a bit tough on you guys. Because that regenerative process is, healing that quickly is not easy. It takes a lot out of you. And Leo season takes a lot out of Leos because everyone wants to be around you. And we want that. Like we said, we want to magnetize. But there is so much that by the end of the season needs to be thrown out. There's so much more that continues to come up. It's such like an exfoliating year where things just keep coming up that need to be expunged. And I feel like the quicker you move and the braver you are, and if you can watch out and be humble, you will quickly advance to a place where you realize how great it is, all the stuff you left behind. You're really happy about it, actually. Let's do some outcome cards. Clarify with these a little, see what comes up. And the extended, there's that 9 of Pentacles. Felt that. The sword usurping the crown here. Oh, first of all, let's look at your card that thought. 4 of Cups. So it is to pull you. It is your season starts with an eclipse, right? The energy of everything that's been holding you back has been tied to your feeling about it. It's not even the thing. It's the way you feel about it that you're attached to. And the way you feel about it has kept you so far out of the present moment. And now you get a reprieve. You are released from it. Be careful not to put yourself back in that prison. Right now is a very good time to reevaluate. Reevaluate what it is that you truly want. And to be honest about what needs to go so you can have what you want, or what needs to go and you know exactly why. And the extended will clarify the Capricorn and the Aquarian. And I think with both of these characters, what you'll find, the common denominator there is that they don't know what they have. It's right there, but they honestly can't see it. And in the same way, you don't know what you have because you honestly can't see it. And so we do only ever attract what we are. So if you find yourself in a situation with someone who can't seem to notice your value or appreciate you enough, then perhaps it's because you yourself are not appreciating you enough and not noticing your own value, and they're just really taking their cues from you. But if you use the sword in the right way, what do I mean by that? I mean, if you use your words carefully during an eclipse / Mercury retrograde season,
If you wait until the right words come to you and you don't just pounce, which you guys never do, it's controlled waiting, right? Active waiting, actively still, then the right opportunity at the right time and the right words to go with it will occur to you. And you can jump on something that will be extremely beneficial. There's Mars in Aquarius, there's Saturn in Capricorn. Mars moves back into Capricorn. You have enormous financial capability right now. Moving on up is definitely the wave. And so in the same way, I wouldn't even knock these two people if they are people instead of ideals, instead of wants, instead of the planets. If this is actually people, which if they are, they're just fractal versions of the planets, right? Or of their sign. Even with them, it really isn't about them. It's about what you choose to take when offered to you and what you choose not to. And remember what I said in the Leo manifestation video. Right now is not the time to start sifting between the blessings. Right now is just the time to magnetize yourself to all abundance. Let all of it come to you. And if you go with that logic, I think you'll find both of these personalities a lot more amicable to deal with. Uranus and Taurus also here. If you're dealing with a Taurus, also here. These really are the cards for the extended, these four. And then clarifying off of those, like shuffling and getting some more. I would probably put the Hierophant in there. The earth signs are definitely turning around now after like about a good 6 months of straight fuckery. And they are going to have their Five of Cups moments rolling in the next 6 months. So that's where it froze. So if you find yourself on the more painful side of a relationship with an earth sign or an Aquarian, and you've been wondering about when the tables would turn, this is probably when it starts to happen, is in Leo season. We hit that halfway point and we stand at the height of summer, and from here it's back down again. So there's always a sweet sort of nostalgia to Leo season because it is so wonderful and so lucky and so abundant, and so much seems to find us, and yet there is this depression waiting, because anything after the height of this seems, like you wish you were back there. So Leo, we'll take a look at these more in the extended. If you've been watching them on Vimeo and you want to go back and watch them more than once, download them and then delete them. Download them onto your phone, and then after you're done with them in the month, delete them, or just make a Vimeo account and sign in. That way the next time you go back, it's still there. But if you run into problems, just email me and I'll send you the link. And yeah, people seem to like paying through PayPal and not using the Vimeo, but either one is fine. And now that I can just put all the links there, it's like super easy. There will be a Leo season guided meditation up on Vimeo as well. And the Cancer Leo cusp reading will also be up there, as well as the extended for this. So I'll see you guys there, and I'll see you in September. You know how much I love you. That's like, what can one say?